Some people got rich with talent, some with timing, and some with ideas so strange you'd swear they were made up. Let's start with the guy who sold rocks and became a millionaire. In the 1970s, Gary Dahl had a wild idea: sell ordinary rocks as pets. Seriously, he put them in cardboard boxes with straw bedding and an official training manual. No mess, no food, no vet bills, the perfect pet. It was a complete joke, but people bought it. A lot of people. Over 1.5 million pet rocks were sold in a few months at $4 each. With almost no overhead, Gary made millions from literal rocks. Now meet Bo Jessup, a British teenager who became a millionaire by naming babies. In China, parents often choose English names for their children, but sometimes the choices are off. Names like Gandalf, Cinderella, or Rolex aren't uncommon. Bo saw an opportunity. She launched a website where parents could enter their values and child's personality. And for a small fee, she'd suggest culturally appropriate English names. She named over 670,000 babies, and her business made her a millionaire before she turned 20. Two people, two very weird ideas. Both became millionaires by doing something almost no one else would think to try. Next up, the guy who made $1 million by selling pixels. In 2005, a 21-year-old named Alex II needed money for college. So he launched a website called the $1 Million Homepage and sold 1 million pixels of ad space for $1 each. Advertisers could buy tiny squares on the homepage and upload whatever image or link they wanted. It was weird, chaotic, and borderline ugly. But it blew up. As media picked it up, advertisers raced to grab real estate on the page. In just a few months, Alex made $1 million, selling digital real estate that had no function other than being weird and viral. Then there's Kyle McDonald, the guy who turned a paperclip into a house. He started with a red paperclip and made a series of trades: paperclip for a pen, pen for a doorknob, doorknob for a stove, and on and on. After 14 trades, he ended up with a house in Saskatchewan, Canada. It wasn't just luck, it was a mix of persistence, media attention, and creative thinking. Kyle didn't spend a dime.
He simply traded up, using the power of story and momentum. These ideas weren't high-tech. They weren't backed by investors. They were just strange. And they worked. The lesson? You don't need a normal idea to build wealth. You just need one that gets attention and the guts to run with it.
Last one. Meet the guy who got rich by selling nothing. Tom Dixon, the founder of BlendTech Blenders, didn't start off as a millionaire. But one viral idea changed everything. He launched a YouTube series called Will It Blend? Each video featured Tom putting random expensive items into one of his industrial blenders: iPhones, golf balls, marbles, you name it. The videos were short, absurd, and addictive. Millions of views later, sales of BlendTech blenders skyrocketed. No big ad budget, no actors. Just a man in a lab coat and a blender eating through tech. Within a year, his company had made over $40 million in revenue. And it all started as a weird marketing prank. So what do all these millionaires have in common? They didn't follow a traditional path. They didn't wait for permission. They didn't invent something new. They saw something weird and leaned into it. A rock, a name, a pixel, a prank. Sometimes the most profitable ideas are the ones no one takes seriously until someone does. If you've ever felt like your ideas are too strange to work, just remember, someone became a millionaire by selling pet rocks. What's your idea? Comment, like, and subscribe if you want more stories like these.